In September 1994, an urgent warning was delivered to Israel's Prime Minister. A mysterious source claimed that his life was in danger, but the warning wasn't based on intelligence reports or security threats. It was derived from an ancient text, the Bible. According to the message, a hidden code embedded within the scripture not only predicted his assassination, but also revealed the exact date and the name of the person responsible. The Prime Minister dismissed the warning as baseless superstition. 1 year later, he was assassinated. This chilling event sparked renewed interest in what some researchers claim is one of the greatest mysteries of all time, a hidden code within the Bible that appears to predict future events with astonishing accuracy. For centuries, religious texts have been studied for their symbolic meanings, but could they also contain something more? Could an ancient manuscript, preserved for millennia, be hiding messages that foretell the fate of humanity? Some mathematicians, cryptographers, and scholars believe so. Using modern technology, they claim to have uncovered hidden messages within the Old Testament, messages that seem to predict both past and future world events. If true, this discovery could change everything we know about history, prophecy, and even the nature of time itself. The mysterious precision of the Old Testament. Unlike other ancient manuscripts, the Old Testament was preserved with an almost obsessive level of accuracy. Jewish scribes followed strict guidelines when copying the text. Any manuscript with even a single mistake had to be discarded. Some believe this was done purely out of reverence for the sacred text. But others suspect there was another reason. Something had been deliberately embedded within the scripture, something that had to be preserved exactly as it was written. The idea that hidden messages exist in the Bible is not new. As early as the 13th century, Rabbi Baha ben Asher identified an unusual pattern in the book of Genesis. He claimed that the text contained a hidden mathematical message that described the length of a lunar month with astonishing precision, 29.53 days, the exact duration we know today. But how could an ancient text contain such precise, scientific knowledge? Centuries later, in the 1940s, Rabbi Chaim Vital developed a method to analyze these hidden patterns more systematically. He introduced the concept of the equidistant letter sequence, also known as the skip code. According to this method, by skipping a fixed number of letters in the original Hebrew text, new words and phrases could be uncovered, messages that were invisible to the naked eye. The Great Rabbi's experiment, the discovery that shocked mathematicians. The real breakthrough came in 1985, when mathematicians Eliyahu Rips, Doron Whitstone, and Yoav Rosenberg conducted a groundbreaking experiment now known as the Great Rabbi's experiment. They searched for the names of well-known historical rabbis, along with their birth and death dates, within the Hebrew text of the Old Testament. What they found was staggering. Every single name they looked for appeared in the text, often right next to the corresponding birth and death dates. It was as if the information had been deliberately encoded within the scripture centuries before these individuals were even born. Skeptics argued that this could be a coincidence, so the researchers tested their method on other lengthy texts, including works of literature and historical documents. But the same patterns did not emerge anywhere else. In total, they found the names of 166 rabbis encoded within the Bible. The probability of this occurring by chance was calculated to be 1 in 10 million. This discovery stunned the scientific community. If the results were accurate, they suggested that the Bible contained hidden messages, messages that no human could have placed there through ordinary means. The Bible code and future predictions. As researchers continued to explore the code, new and even more astonishing discoveries emerged. In 1997, Harold Garns, a senior cryptologic mathematician for the NSA, set out to disprove the Bible code. He believed the findings were based on flawed statistical methods. But when he conducted his own independent study, he was forced to confront an unsettling truth: the code was real. His research confirmed the presence of encoded names and historical details that should have been impossible to predict. A skeptic had become a believer. By the 1990s, Dr. Rips and his team wondered whether these hidden patterns extended to contemporary figures. When they searched for Saddam Hussein's name, the results were startling. They found encoded phrases that seemed to describe his actions, hinting at events that had not yet occurred. But perhaps the most famous and chilling example involves President John F. Kennedy. The name President Kennedy was found within the Bible, encoded alongside the words "to die," with the location Dallas appearing in the same section. The details matched Kennedy's assassination almost perfectly. Could these be mere coincidences? Or was the Bible revealing something far more mysterious, something beyond human understanding? The controversy: can the Bible code predict the future? Despite these astonishing findings, the Bible code remains one of the most controversial subjects in both religious and scientific circles. Critics argue that if you search long enough, you can find patterns in any large dataset. They claim that the same methods used to uncover hidden messages in the Bible can also be applied to other books, generating similar results. Some researchers attempted to disprove the code by applying the same technique to novels, such as Moby Dick, and claimed to find names and events hidden within them as well. However, supporters of the Bible code argue that these examples lack the same level of statistical significance found in the Old Testament. One of the biggest challenges in using the Bible code to predict the future is interpretation. While past events appear to be embedded clearly, predictions of the future remain elusive and vague. Unlike traditional prophecies, which are often poetic and symbolic, the Bible code relies on mathematical sequences that require careful decoding. Some claim this proves the Bible code is not meant to be a tool for prophecy but rather a hidden record of history, one that defies the constraints of time. Could the Bible code reveal humanity's fate? The question remains: if the Bible truly contains encoded messages, what does that mean for humanity? Could it reveal future disasters? Could it warn us of global conflicts, natural disasters, or even the fate of our civilization? Some researchers believe the code may hold answers that we have yet to uncover. Others warn that relying too heavily on encoded predictions could lead to misinterpretation and fear-mongering. One thing is certain: the mystery of the Bible code continues to captivate the imagination of scholars, scientists, and seekers of hidden knowledge. What do you think? Is the Bible hiding messages about the past, and maybe even the future? Or is it all just a statistical illusion? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay curious and